Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shwetomov at Bio, known as Byxclusive. Guys, as we all know, on this channel we talk about being a Nigerian in France, okay? Being a Nigerian in France, and then on this channel today we'll be talking about UK versus France, okay? That is the comparison between UK and France. Okay, so if you're new on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, guys. It's free, just click on it, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, drop a comment, and then turn on your post notifications so you can get my videos whenever I drop them. Without wasting much of our time, let's get straight into the video. So guys, talking about UK and France, we'll be comparing both countries in five different aspects, okay? In different aspects. So we're going to start with the language. Okay? So in UK, the language of conversation, the language of instruction in UK is basically English language. Everywhere you get to, you speak English language. Everyone understands English language in UK. Everywhere you get to, all the cities, every part of the UK you get to, people understand English language, and that is the official language in UK. Okay, so for France, on the other hand, the official language is French language. Okay, while people speak English language in UK, people speak French language in France. Okay, the official language, the language of instruction, the language of conversation everywhere in France is French language. Okay, but if you're in France and you want to converse in English language, you need to request. You need to tell the person you want to converse with. You need to ask the person if the person speaks English language in order for you to get someone to speak English language with. But that doesn't mean people do not speak English language in France. People speak English language, but then the language of instruction, the official language in France is French language. So that's it about the first point, language for UK and France. Okay. And number two, we are going to talk about the currency. Okay. The currency in the United Kingdom is pounds. Okay, people spend pounds in United Kingdom. Everywhere you get to in UK, pounds is they spend pounds everywhere in UK. While in France, the currency is euro. Okay, people spend euros in France. Okay, everywhere you get to, the currency of business, the currency used in every part of the country is euros. Okay, so that's it about the currency. Even if you want to pay online with your card, if you want to do anything you want to do regarding currency in both countries, UK pounds, France euros. Okay, so that's the number 2 point, the currency aspect. And number 3 points, we're talking about school. Okay, when we talk about schooling in UK, from my experience, from my little knowledge about schooling in UK, the medium of instruction in school is English language, and people are being taught in English language. Students get their education, they receive their lectures in English language, and as in UK, from Nigeria, getting the student visa from Nigeria to UK, it's very much easy if you have your money. Okay, if you want to go to the UK to study, it's very easy for you to go if you have your money with you. Okay, and France, on the other hand, the language of instruction in France schools are French language. Okay, there are some schools that speaks English language as well, but then the major language of instruction in these schools, the students, they receive their lectures in French language. This is why anybody moving to France to study, you need to learn the language first before you take your main course. Okay, while some people just go direct to study in English language because there are limited schools that teach people in English language. Okay, and I'm talking about the visa to study in France. Getting your visa from Nigeria to France, it's not as if it's difficult. It's not difficult, but as compared to that of UK, you know it's more technical than that of UK, because from UK, when you have your money is intact, you get your visa from Nigeria, for UK. And for France, it's technical because you have to go through some steps. You need to you know do some confirmations, and it takes time compared to that of the UK. Okay, and also let's talk about the timing for schools. Just as in most schools abroad, the schools in UK, we have the fall intake, the fall, the winter, and we have the summer intake as well in UK. Same here in France. Okay, we have the fall intake, the summer intake, and the winter. Okay, yes, the winter, the fall, and the summer intake here in France as well. So when you're comparing, the schooling in UK and that of France, okay, these are the little difference. Okay, talking about getting the visa, talking about the medium of instruction, the language of instruction in these schools. Okay, now let's talk about number 4, which is work. Working in the UK, you know, as a student or as a major worker, the language of instruction is also in English language. And getting the job, is mostly, there are specific that kind of jobs in UK, which is mostly care jobs. You can get online jobs, fine. You can get online jobs, get good jobs, contract jobs in UK, but most available jobs in UK, from my experience, is the care jobs. Okay, in the UK, except you want to go for professional, more advanced and professional jobs, then you're talking about other jobs. But the basic jobs you're gonna get in the UK is the care jobs. Okay, and in France, the jobs in France, you know, they spread across different departments. You can work in the hotel, you can work in the factory, you can work in in as a real estate agent, you can work in school, you can work in the administrative sectors. It spreads. There is no specific. It's not as if there's one popular job in France. Okay, there are different jobs in France. All you need to do is for you to search, and try as much as possible to go for the job that you want to get. Okay, so there are no specific jobs in France. There are different jobs. You need to make the research yourself. Okay, and then going to the last one, talking about settlements. I mean, family. If you're a married man, you want to settle in the UK. I think it's more expensive to settle in the UK than in France. Okay, because in UK, from what I read online, from what I've seen online, I've not been there, but from what I read online, and from these things I've seen, online, personally, I think settling in the UK it's more expensive because people get all these things done themselves. You pay for your school fees yourself. You go to you get to you know get all the bills sorted yourself. No, there's no assistance from the government. Basically, there are some parts of the country that you get assistance from the government, but not all parts. There are limited assistance from the government in the country in UK. Okay, so basically, when compared to that of France, whereby most families get support from the government. In France, you get support from the government. The government pay for certain amount of your house rent. The government pay for certain amount of your medical bills. The government pay for certain amounts for the school for the children's school fees. You know, Basically, when we compare both countries in terms of settlements, family settlements, you know, I think UK is on the high side. While France is just like a medium. Talking about the payments for the school fees, the amounts they pay, the school fees, the bills. It's kind of minimal compared to that of the UK. Okay, so that's my this all the points in this video are from my own perspective. So if you're watching this video, drop your comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let's make it a family affair. Drop your experience. If you've been to the UK, if you have been to the France, let me know what you think. Let's make it a family affair. Drop your comments and I will respond. Okay. So if you're new on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, guys. It's free. Just click on it, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, drop your comments, and turn on your post notifications so you can get my videos whenever I drop them. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Peace out.